Hey guys, Ryan here. It's 2 o'clock on Wednesday. Hope you're doing well. And for you guys that don't know who I am, I'm the founder of Accelerate Marketing, a digital marketing agency that's been around for almost 20 years. We help businesses to generate pre-sold, pre-qualified, pre-sold leads, leveraging Google local service ads, Google Business Profile, optimization, and also through conversational AI voice agents to use them to answer the phone and to do other things that would help generate more leads and help you guys convert more of those leads. So we've been doing this for a while. We are partners with with Google on the Google Local Service Ads platform, and you can go visit our website at accelerateyourmarketing.com. We have an updated website that we just posted there that has a lot of really good case studies that will help you guys understand, what optimization is all about, how to do it, how we do it, the best ways to go about doing it, so that you get what you're looking for as a business. And if you want to continue the conversation after this call, you can join us at school.com on our school community at school.com/local lead labs. And you can also call us or text us to get a free audit to identify if we can help you. Because we don't take on everybody. We only take on businesses that we really, truly believe that we can help. And to find out if we can take you on, or if it makes sense for us to take you on, you would text us or call us at 619-304-5155. This is really supposed to be, in the beginning, I set it out to be a workshop, and one where business owners hopefully would attend and ask questions in order to allow everybody else to benefit from those questions, so that everybody can learn what the best strategies are based on the challenges that they're having or the success that they're having. So everybody could learn in a workshop type setting. So if you're on, we do have somebody it says device not connected, but we've got somebody in the back office, Orestes. If you want to ask any questions just with your audio, you're more than welcome to do that. You can even show up with your video if you want to. We do have about 6 or 7 people joining from our YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or X accounts. And like I said, it'd be great if you guys, I'm going to actually put a link down below the video where you're watching. And by the way, if you have any questions, please post any questions below wherever it is that you're in, as a comment below wherever you're watching the video, so that we can get as many of your questions answered as we possibly can. We've got a lot of people that are joining from our local service ads YouTube channel and our Accelerate Marketing channel. Before you guys go, please ask any questions. I mean, this is the time to ask. I do these every single week. You can post a question below whatever channel it is that you're asking the question from, and I'll answer it immediately, live right here, without even having to join, on the call. I'll just answer the question. I'll post the question live, and then make it so that you get your answer immediately. And you can do this any week on Wednesday. We do have Wednesday at 2 o'clock Eastern. We do have a format where we go through at least 3 topics that have to do with Google local service ads and Google Business Profile optimization. We primarily, by the way, focus working with attorneys, and we've been doing that for the better part of the last 20 years since we started. Austin just joined as well. So Austin, hopefully, if you have any questions, you can even post them in the chat where you're watching, or in a private chat there as well. So yeah. Hey Austin, how's it going? So yeah, post any questions that you have, and if you want to share your video, you can. If not, you can just share your audio. I'll add you to the stage if I can. I don't think I can actually. No, I can't, because it says your device is not connected. So go ahead and post any questions that you have, Austin. And without further ado, like I said, you guys can join us in the school community. You can call us or text us to get that free audit. And I'm going to go into the content. If I don't see any questions, I'm going to go into the content really quick. We've got almost 800 people in our school community now, which is great. We love to see that kind of engagement, or just, that kind of following, if you will, and that much interest. So glad to see that you guys are interested in these topics, which it would make sense that you would, because these are some of the most powerful strategies for generating inbound direct phone calls to your business for people that are looking for your service. So the topic today, the title was the Map Pack Squeeze, why Google just made local search pay to play and how to cheat the system. Interesting. So, we saw this a long time ago. I mean, I've been optimizing for Google business profiles, or optimizing Google business before it was Google local service, or it was Google business profile, Google My Business. I mean, it's been so many different things over the years. And what it does, though, is what this specific strategy does, local search optimization does, is it makes it so that people find your business on the maps when they search for plumber near me or electrician near me. It's been the way that everybody's found businesses for the past almost 15 years. So I'm just going to go into the topic here. So if your phone has stopped ringing this month, a lot of it might be due to the fact, yes, I mean, obviously things are changing in that, Google is now, there is an AI suggested section there that does take over a lot of the local search section, and that's kind of gone back and forth. Google just quietly rigged the game a little bit. The new 2026 data is out, and organic local search is being strangled. Ads are taking over the map pack, and Google's AI is now surfacing 68% fewer businesses than the traditional 3-pack did last year. This is what I'm talking about. So the map pack was pretty much everything last year. So you're seeing 32% decreases in the map pack showing up. So that's just giving you some real tangible numbers there for the percentages of what we're seeing in terms of the map pack showing up versus what now versus last year. Now, I'm not saying it's going away, but there is some opportunity. This is where the opportunity for LSA comes up. You can pay to play, so to speak, and show up. And this is the reason why, by the way, that we optimize for both Google Business Profile and local service ads, because if you're showing up on the maps, but you're not showing up above it in the LSA or local service ads, it would make sense that you do try to show up in the LSA section or Google local service ad section. And that section, the LSA section, is where you pay for each direct phone call that you get, or each direct message, or each booking that you get. So you pay to show up there. But if you show up in both the maps and the local service ads, they really complement each other, and it like improves your authority by doing that. So there are some ways to sort of manipulate Google's new AI review summaries to steal clicks from bigger competitors in both your LSA and your Google Business Profile pages. And there's some new March 2026 proximity penalties that are hitting service area businesses. So the first topic is, and let me just go back and see if anybody's got any questions, or okay, no questions yet. Okay, please let me know if you guys have any questions. It'd be great to see what questions you guys have. Organic SEO is great, but Google's AI is actively trying to hide you potentially if you can optimize for it. So the latest State of the Local SEO 2026 report dropped, and ads are now present in 22% of all 3-pack results. So that's interesting. So up from just 1% in 2025. Furthermore, Google's new AI overviews, like I was mentioning, are only surfacing about 30% as many local businesses. So So what's happening is so the AI overviews are only surfacing about 32% as many local businesses as the traditional 3-packs did. If you don't have an active high-ranking local service ad running alongside your GBP, your visibility is being choked out by Google's paywall. So this is where it would be I think it's very important. And this was from a blog post that was by somebody named Chris Scavish. And this is this is what I'm going to show you here. I'm just going to show my screen so you can see what's going on here. So I'll share my screen. One second. Okay, so if you type in plumber, so this type of search is definitely going to generate a Google local service ads section here. This is the section that we've been talking about. Local service ads is right here, and Google Business is right here. Okay, and what's interesting is you can click this button and you can get competitive quotes now, which is very interesting. And Google's asking, how would you like to hear back, SMS or phone call? This is another reason why I would suggest that you guys turn on as many of these features as you can. Because, and I will say, and this is something that I have seen, this is a little bit of a tangent, but I've noticed that the businesses that are showing up at the top for competitive verticals like plumbers, the businesses that are running that have the booking feature with their Google Business or Google Local Service Ads page are definitely showing up more towards the top. It seems like to me, because I've noticed that the ones at the bottom don't have the booking feature as often. So anyway, just something that I've noticed, and it just seems and Google said this, that there is a little bit of favoritism potentially for the booking feature to be used. Now, if what I was saying is if you can show up here and you can show up down here, that's a very big that's a big deal. Now let's just look and see what's going on with showing up on the phone here. Let me see what's going. I don't know if you guys have any questions, Austin. Share screen. I'm going to show my phone window. Hold on one second, because sometimes a different result can show if you're on the phone versus on a desktop or a laptop. So let me just go here and type in, open up a new screen here. So, okay, allow. Okay, good. Get competitive results is still there. There's no AI result, which is interesting. And then here's the map pack. And if you'll notice, there's less sponsored pay-per-click ads down here on the map pack. So, and what I was saying is that it's important, if you can, to show up both here and down here. Now, this is the Google pay-per-click section. This is you're paying for each click that you get. Up here, you're paying only for somebody taking an action, either calling you, booking, getting a competitive bid, etc. Message up to 4 plumbers. Now, this is what I'm saying. If you don't have SMS turned on, you might not be able to get this type of a selection for your business. And here's the ones that are selected as being options. Elite, Flamingo, JB. Let me just see, out of curiosity. Elite does not, see if it's got message leads turned on. No, it doesn't. So you don't have to have messages turned on. You can't, okay, wait. Okay, they do have messages turned on. Okay. Let's see. Elite, JB, Flamingo. Let's see. Do they have messages? Yes. I thought it was so. Okay, so Flamingo and then JB. Yeah, so all of them have messages turned on. I would say that this is why I'm saying if you don't have message leads turned on, you're going to miss out on a significant number of leads, especially in some of these very competitive verticals where Google is encouraging people to just get a quote. And if you can't have a message correspondence with somebody, which I'll be honest, like that's probably the way that I would do it. I would just want a hands-free message correspondence with a business. I don't want to do anything else. I don't want to I just want to correspond with somebody via text. And a lot of people are the same way. So anyway, I just wanted to go over that and get more clarification on that. So yeah, ads, what I was saying is that ads are now present in 22% of all 3-pack results. We saw it in the desktop. We didn't see it in the mobile. So I would encourage you as a business to just run as many, use all the Google tools that you can, not just Google local service ads, but also optimize your Google business page and also run Google pay-per-click. Why not? I mean, I have yet to see a Google pay-per-click ad that doesn't at least generate a 3x ROAS. So, if you can handle more leads, turn on the Google local service ads. Make sure that you've got a system for answering the phone calls within 30 seconds for all those campaign types, for PPC, for local service ads, and for your Google business. Because if you don't answer the phone within 30 seconds or respond to those message leads, then you might as well just be burning dollars. And the way that I would set it up is I would make it so that your humans get the first 10 to 15 seconds, which is the way that we set up our voice agents through our software. And our team can do that for you. If you just wanted to do that, we can do that for you. You don't have to, hire us for local service ads optimization. You can just hire us to run your Google voice, your AI voice, to make sure that all your leads are followed up with via text and voice, and all your inbound phone calls are answered and responded to. So Google Maps, AI review summaries, customers aren't reading your reviews anymore. Google AI is reading them and it's judging you. So Google Maps just rolled out AI review summaries. Instead of scrolling through 100 reviews, customers now see 3-sentence AI summary of your entire business reputation right at the top of your profile. We'll show that again in a second. If your past customers didn't see the specific semantic keywords like arrived in 20 minutes or upfront pricing, the AI will omit those selling points from your summary, costing you the conversion. So there are ways that you can prompt your customers to leave AI-friendly reviews that force Gemini to write a glowing summary for your business. The way to do that is really simple. Is you can leverage what we call the 2W or the 2W review request, which is what benefits did somebody receive and why should they recommend you. So what are the benefits? So like, for example, arriving in 20 minutes, upfront pricing, things like that. So let me show my phone again so you guys can see this, and I'm going to generate this so you can actually see what's going on. Let me go, guys, if you have any questions, private chat, let me see. What will setting up LSA budget very high give me more opportunity? Yes and no, Austin. And I wish you were on to be able to answer this question live. If it will, if you're already spending your budget. If you're not spending your budget, upping your budget is not going to do anything. Everybody thinks that that's what's going to be the answer to their problems. What's going to help you is the 3 R's: reviews, radius, response rate. You want to optimize your radius and identify all the cities, counties, and zip codes that you can service. Our software can do that for you, okay? You can do that, and you will typically see an increase in the number of leads that you get by optimizing the radius. Response rate. If you have an AI agent answer your phone, like I've been preaching for the last 10 years for local service ads. If you have the AI backing you up, then you're going to get the opportunity to get a higher ranking than your competitors. You've got to have something backing up your humans, that if they can't answer the phone, something is going to answer the phone and give the person the answers to the questions that they have. So I hope that answers your question, Austin. Let me know if it does or if it doesn't. And then reviews. We can help you guys get more reviews. It does. Okay, good. Thanks. What's the best way for me to see where I stand in LSA incognito? No. Okay. Is it an incognito? No, it's not an incognito. You want to just run it in regular. So if you'll type in your business name and city, the best way to find out where you're showing up in local service ads is the way that I've always said. Type in your business name, type in your city, and look at your reputation to see what people are saying about you, and see where you've got to optimize your reputation first. And then type in your city and your main keyword to identify kitchen encounters, land chat. Thank you. Okay. We're going to look you up, and then type in give me your keyword, your top keyword. And I'm going to assume that it's Lancaster, Pennsylvania again. Thanks so much for interacting with us here. It really provides a lot of value for me and other people to get a real life example. So kitchen remodeling, got it. I'm going to share my screen again. I'm going to show my phone because LSA is phone first, and we can help you for very little money. I mean, and so here, let me just go to a new. Okay, so I know you guys can see my screen. So kitchen encounters, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Boom. Awesome. Good job. I would love to work with you. I like the before and afters, or the afters. I like the fact that you've got all these reviews. Here's what we're talking about: customer service focused contractor remodeling kitchens. I think this is your summary of your reviews right here. Let me see. Did it summarize them? No. But here's your top keywords: schedule, question, job, subcontractors, flooring, work, clean, phone call. If you get more specific in how you ask for your reviews, then there's going to be more specific and better keywords that are going to show up here, like, you guessed it, kitchen remodeling. And here's the reviews across the web. You're doing great on Houzz as well, Facebook, and also Angie's. My question to you is, are you paying for ads? And if so, where and how is the lead generation going for you on those other platforms? So let me type in kitchen remodeling. There's some other things that can be done here. I would definitely share your link. 4,000 monthly Google. Okay, that's how much you're spending per month. Are you running Google local service ads? Are you running just pay-per-click? Okay, you're running LSA. Okay, let me just, both. Got it. Okay, good for you. That's smart. Okay, so kitchen remodeling. And what is your return on your investment? If you spend 4,000, how much do you think you make in terms of new business, gross revenue for that 4,000 that you spend monthly? And I didn't get your name. Austin. That's right. Austin. Owner does not share. Oh, you're not the owner. Are you the one who's managing the local service ads? And are you getting a lot out of our school community? Is that yes? Okay, you are the digital. And are you getting a lot out of the school community? No, you're not in the school community? Or you're just not? Let me know. So I see. So here's the competitors: Kitchen Magic. And by the way, one of the tools that I use is there's many tools that can identify how you're optimizing. Are you responsible for optimizing the Google business page? And let me know if you're in the school community or not. Just say, I'm in the school community, or I'm not in the school community. So not in. Okay, join the school community. It's free. There's no cost. Are you in? Let me know. Are you getting value today? Say, yes, I'm getting value today. If you are. So yes, you are. Okay, good. So kitchen. Okay, good. So look, you guys are doing great on the maps here, but this is what's okay. Look it. I'm going to show you something. Okay. I'm going to show you something here. So I'm going to keep drilling down. Typically replies in a few hours. Typically replies in a few hours. Austin, let's see. Nope. Okay. So you must have just turned on message leads, or you haven't gotten enough in order to actually have this show up for you guys. And if it did, I bet you it would show. Are you using an AI agent to respond to your message leads? Please let me know. Like, say, type in AI voice, yes or no. AI voice, yes, or AI voice, no. I think that's AI, no. Okay. So here's your opportunity. You can be the guy that could be the exact example of what I was just showing before we started chit-chatting here. If you want to be here where Kitchen Magic is, which I'm assuming you do, because then you would show up at both the bottom, because you already got that covered. You're doing a great job on optimizing their Google business page on the maps, but that's below the local service ads. So in order to show up here, there's only 3 ways to do that. Okay. And by the way, how many leads per month are you getting from your LSA? I'll bet it's less than 15, because you're not one of the top 2 or 3. Yeah, correct. So how many leads are you getting? 5. Bingo. There you go. This is why. So you take message leads. How long have you had your local service ads turned on? I like this. 19 years in business. You've been verified. Kitchen and other. Let's see. So you only 1 year. Yeah. So you're in that very, tedious, section, area of the Google local service ads where you're almost not getting enough leads to be able to prove to Google that you're going to do things differently. It's either that or it's going to take a long time. What I would suggest, Austin, is that you expand your service area or optimize it the way that I talked about earlier by identifying all those cities, counties, and zip codes. I know Google says don't do it. Don't listen to Google. They don't always give you the best suggestions, because I've proven that if you don't list the zip codes, you're not going to show up when somebody types in kitchen remodeling in the zip code. So I've seen it happen. And so I don't do Google. Yeah. 40-mile radius is as far as we go. Again, I would optimize the radius. I would also optimize some of the services that you offer potentially, unless it sounds like all you do is kitchen and kitchen remodeling. Hope maybe there's some more that you can. Okay, bath. Do you have a plumber's license? Because most states require a plumber's license for bathroom remodeling. I'm giving you a lot. I'm throwing a lot at you right now, but yes, you do. Good. Open it up, but don't open it up until you actually have an AI voice agent in place. You can go to our website and okay. So yeah. So, look, we have our voice AI agents are specifically set up with local service ads in mind, meaning we can handle the message leads, we can handle the inbound voice calls. The agent can actually schedule appointments. The agent sounds like a human. It's trained on all of the information that you give us in the knowledge base of your business, and it gets better over time. I would start down the AI voice path as soon as you can. And, we've been developing this AI voice tool for the past 2 years. It works really good. And I really think that that's the only thing that you're missing, even if the AI voice just captures one additional lead. And by the way, you can put the voice agent on all of your platforms as a backup. So you can have your humans answer for the first 15 seconds for your Google business, from your website, hopefully you're using CallRail so you can track where all your phone calls are coming from. But then what you do is you put a different phone number on Google Business, on Google Local Service Ads, so that you can track where all these calls are coming from, so you know exactly what you're getting from each of these campaigns, and you route them all to the voice AI agent after you give it. Our system would give your humans the first 10 to 15 seconds to answer. If they don't, then the AI picks up. They only want high-end jobs, don't we all? Not just to add a countertop. LSA seems to give us the reason why it's giving you the low-end stuff is because you're low on the totem pole, Austin. Think about it. Where do people start? They start with Kitchen Magic. You are getting I hate to say it, but the sloppy, you guessed it, you're getting the seconds and the thirds and the fourths and the fifths. Okay? That's the reason why you're getting the leftovers. That's why you're getting the not so good jobs, is because Kitchen Magic is absolutely getting, and they've got 502 reviews. You're getting there. I would focus on that. You guys have enough business, I'm sure, from your PPC ads. I would make that. I would use tap cards. If you're not using tap cards, I would give them to everybody in the store, and I would create a plastic tap display that uses a QR code, and I would start paying your employees real dollars and make that a part of your company's ethos. Okay? Make reviews 100%. Literally, it's the number one reason why everybody is there. And the reason why is because when you get up close to 200 reviews, you're gonna climb this. You're gonna climb this ladder here, because you already got 90. If you just get another 100 or so, you're gonna be up here competing with Kitchen Magic. And if you just show up, let me just show you. If you just show up for this, here, let me just hold on. For this keyword, okay, it's kitchen remodeling. If you just show up as one of these top three, you're gonna at least the quality of the leads that you're gonna get is gonna be dramatically improved. This is the secret to local service ads. Okay, so I'm gonna really, really encourage that. And the way that you do that is optimize for the 3 R's: reviews, radius, response rate. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So get in touch with my team. And I hope this really, helped everybody else, because you can see here, it's very simple what you're dealing with. Everybody is in the same boat. A few hours, 15 minutes, one day, for God's sakes, 15 minutes. If you, the best result is typically replies in minutes. Then when once this becomes competitive enough, this vertical, which it probably is already, but you're going to get that little button that I showed earlier, where you just click one button and it says you want to get a price quote. Do you want to get a quote? So anyway, I hope that makes sense. What else could you do? Yeah, you guys are doing good with your optimization. I mean, you obviously you're an SEO guy. I would add a chat widget on your website as well. Another really big improvement. I'll bet you don't have it. Yeah, you don't. So add a chat widget. What it's going to do, and this is not clickable. Oh, it is. Good. I was going to say that would be bad. Add a chat widget to your website so that people can get answers to their questions, and so that you get an increased time on site. The chat widget is the same as the voice widget. Actually, the conversations that the chat widget has the voice widget has full recollection of. Okay. So, I mean, you can get a voice AI agent from us for, get a look at our pricing, but it's right around $300 a month or less. And that's I'm telling you, if you just get one additional job, and people appreciate it, if it's set up correctly, they appreciate it. And here's the other thing. Here's the other secret sauce. Look, I'm going to make you a lot more money here. Okay. Look at this. The other thing that a chat agent allows you to do is, and I'm going to let you see if you notice one thing here. Open now, open 24 hours. Open now. Okay. You're not open 24 hours. What does a chat, a AI voice agent allow you to do? It allows you to be open and to list your LSA to be open 24/7. There's only one other business here that's open 24/7. So now, and this is a ranking factor, not only for local service ads, but also for right down here. And you close at 4. So after 4, I'll bet you're not the first position. This is actually what I talked about earlier. I think it was, I think it was last week or the week before, is that your business hours, if you're not open 24/7, you're not going to rank. Okay? If you're not open during the time that somebody's doing the search, then you automatically fall in the rankings. So type in or chat something, Austin, if that makes sense. So this is now going to help you have better rankings on your Google business and on your Google local service ads. Okay? So even just that right there, I mean, that alone is going to generate a good number of leads additionally for you that you're going to be able to track over time and prove to your owner. You're going to see an increase in lead volume because you're open 24/7 and for both your Google business. Yes. Yeah. You change the listed store hours to 24/7. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yeah. Both here. Yeah. I mean, you're no longer open until 4. You're open 24/7. You've got a knowledgeable AI voice agent that can schedule or book calls. Look, I've created an agent that has the goal of doing everything for a pest control company, all the way from answering the phone to gathering the review. And when I say in between, I mean generating the estimate, getting the estimate signed, scheduling the appointment, everything. So if an AI agent can do all of that, that's what everything a human can do. You're open. You're open now. You don't have to say closes at 4. You're now open 24/7, 7 days a week. Yeah, but look, here's what's going to happen. You let the person know, you program the AI agent to tell the person that while the AI agent is answering the phone, the showroom's hours are from 8 to 4 from Monday through Saturday, from Monday through Friday, and 9 to 2 on Saturday. That's it. And the AI agent will say that if the person asks. So this is the way the voice agent can handle all of that. I mean, I even like the way that you've added the text button here, so I can tell that you've done the optimization. I would definitely add some more photos. Let me see your photos. Yeah, I like that. Oh, this is great. Yeah. Keep updating your photos. Keep adding posts. I would definitely continue to add posts. Like offers. You guys are, people are going to your location. Create offers, offer posts. So yeah, give me a thumbs up if that was helpful. And again, here, I'm going to put on the banner here. yeah, please call my team, 619-304-5155. You can text them or call them. You can go to our website, accelerateyourmarketing.com. Yeah, great. Yeah. What other questions do you have? Because this is why I'm here. This is why I do these every week. And if you're not in the school community, like I said, join the school community. Here's the school community. How'd you find us, by the way? skool.com/local lead labs. skool.com/local lead labs. Yeah, how'd you find us? YouTube. Got it. Have you gotten some value out of the YouTube content? And so that you guys can actually, see what I'm going to show here. Yes. Okay, good. So what specific, value did you get out of the YouTube content for everybody? And by the way, if anybody is not in our YouTube or a subscriber to our YouTube that's watching right now, you can go to our YouTube channel at Accelerate Marketing, or we've also got a channel for local service ads as well. So I'm going to share my entire. So yeah, so you can see the comments here. Here's, I just want everybody that's watching to see that I'm not just talking to myself here, making the shit up. So there, you got good. I'm glad that you've gotten value. And, let me know how that goes. Definitely contact my, my team. Any other questions that you have, Austin? I would definitely post in the group, introduce yourself in the school community. And, if you can share like what kind of value you got today and in the school community, that would be awesome. Next time, if you can connect with your device yeah, all good. Thanks. Okay, awesome. Okay, guys, I think that was a really good intro there. Oh, by the way, if you haven't gone to our website, let me share my screen here and show you some of our here. I'm going to show. So we've got some really good resources. Here's our services: local service ads, reputation management, call monitoring, our resource center. Here's some of our case studies. Here's just some really good, case studies about here's one for a law firm. AI and local SEO drives local leads. So if you click on it, you can see that, we track everything. So we can see how this particular Colorado motorcycle law firm ranking number 1 on desktop, 1 on mobile, 1 on local pack. So you can see the challenge was, despite its strong reputation, the local firm faced significant visibility issues. Did not appear in Google local search pack for motorcycle accident. Organic rankings were weak or non-existent for high value queries. Riders searching for help weren't finding the firm. Minimum visibility and AI generated search results. To reach more riders across Colorado, the firm needed a unified strategy. And that's what we really provide. So Accelerate, which is the marketing agency that I'm a founder of, implemented a comprehensive SEO plan. I'm the founder of Accelerate. SEO plan designed to improve authority, relevance, and local visibility. Key components include optimize existing website content and intent-driven keywords, strengthening internal linking to boost authority across service pages and blogs. That might be what you need as well, Austin, to rank for more keywords, not just the one for kitchens, but for like bathroom remodeling. Launching a Reddit mention campaign to build social proof, enhancing citations. Every step was designed to align with evolving search behavior. Conclusion, the case study highlights how SEO built for AI is not just about keywords. It drives real results by aligning content structure and authority with how Google AI's system interprets and surfaces information. Accelerate helped this Colorado law firm rise across local, organic, and AI-generated search results. So there's a lot of other case studies here. this is kind of the summary of it. Definitely check out the other case studies. Here's one where you quit too soon. You sometimes you don't get to the results that you want. Why patience pays off. From case file cash flow, LSA case study here. This might help you if you're looking for LSA benefit understanding. How AI turns slow leads into surge for. So here, this is what you might want to check out, Austin. This case study about voice AI. Lost leads from slow responses. There you go. Respond instantly. Available 24/7. Engage like a human. So anyway, hope that helps. Let me know if you guys have any questions. You can go again. You can go to our website, accelerateyourmarketing.com. You can also go to our school community. And yeah, we'd love to. And you can also text us or call us 619-304-5155. Thanks for joining. We'll be here again next week. Talk soon. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.